And good afternoon. How are you guys doing this fabulous Sunday? Welcome to Sundays Are for Trucking episode at number 135. And we are going to be on the experimental 141 beta. So you will see that there across the top of the screen. No, you cannot remove it, unfortunately. So you kind of get used to it being there. But we've got Cool Boy, Justin, Randy, Bob, Jr. Let's see, we got James, Brett, and Crizzy. We've also got Chianti. How's it going today, guys? Great to see you. And we are going to be checking out the 141 Northern California rework today. So I do have a load of grain on the wagon, specifically wheat, about 25,000 pounds. This load originated up in the Dales. Right now we are at our garage in Eugene. So we got part of the trip covered, and the reason for that is so you guys don't have to sit through me driving all the way through Oregon. One of the biggest features of 141, of course, is Convoy. So I'm going to, even though I am running mods on this, just so you guys know. So we're not going to be able to see any servers. Omar, Dylan, how's it going today, guys? So in order to join a Convoy, it is right here. So this whole bottom bar has been redone. You would click Convoys. Oh, we actually can see them. But we will not be able to join any of these because running mods. So as you see, join and host selected are going to be grayed out. Even if I click a server, can't even click on it. So right now, no mods whatsoever. There are people on Facebook who are claiming that they are using mods. They are full of BS. I'm just going to tell that to you right now. And one other thing they also did is this little button right here, quick travel. So that's not just garages anymore with this. So say we are in Eugene, any place that has a service center. So say, let's go to a city that has a service center but not a garage. I'm trying to think of one here. But anyways, say Burns, for example, confirm quick travel. Quick traveling now costs you money in addition to the time, which is more real life, to be honest with you, because you just can't quick travel all the way across the map and not lose any amount of money. And with the International Lone Star today underneath the hood, we do have a Caterpillar 3406E at 550 horsepower. Sounds courtesy of Captain Creechbaum. 18-speed transmission. So let's get into the truck, get her fired up, and let's get our butts down to California. Yeah, mod support is being worked on, and one of the other biggest things right now is DLC compatibility. DLCs, what you have needs to match to the host. If you do not have them, you will not be able to join that session. Kevin, how is it going today? So those are two things that are being worked on. The amount of players right now on Convoy is 8. That's also probably going to be upped in the future, but so they can get eyes on it from the community, that is why it is currently at 8.
Turn left. Turn left.
Oh, we're also going to sit here for a second too. So I'm going to bring up my a dev console here. They also added something else, and this will be in your config file in your profile folder. Okay, well, it's actually... Okay, so right here, this G show game blockers, if you leave that on 1, you will see the X's blocking roads and things like that. You change it to 0 like we have, they all disappear. That is now separate from game elements. So again, that is in your profile config folder. It is not in your quote-unquote main config inside your documents folder.
In 650 feet, turn right. Turn right.
Yeah, cargo and map expansions do need to match. Thank you for that reminder there, Chrissy. Yeah, paint jobs are not so much of a big deal. It's more so your cargo mods and cargo DLC. So that's special transport, heavy haul DLC, your forestry. One thing that does not work by default in multiplayer is special transport. And really, the best thing about, I'm going to say Convoy is you don't need to run with anybody doing an actual convoy. You can have 8 different people and they're spread all over the map. Yeah, we can do that, Randy. You don't get pulled over per se, Kevin. You just hear a siren and you'll hear a ding and it will tell you you've been caught for speeding and you are fined. But yes, I have gotten many 8 driving awards for speeding. We'll probably get a couple today, to be honest with you. Now, one thing you are going to notice once we get into Northern California, Hornbrook is no more. They removed that city. They replaced it with a city called Hilt. Hilt. And what is there is a Bitumen, and there is also a Voltison Motors. Oh, Randy, Bob, and James, you guys mentioned yesterday about the with your own trailer, the taillights not being really visible. That was actually reported as a bug and confirmed. If we do end up taking like freight market jobs, those trailer lights work as intended, so it seems to be an issue with the ownable trailers. Now, of course, with 141, there are agricultural inspection stations, 7 of them actually along Northern California. The rework seems to be from north of Sacramento and northward. So the I-5 and I-80 split from there north seems to be done. And I'm actually going to do this here because also some of the icons have been changed. So you can see that right here. The fuel has changed. The rest area is kind of changed. But when we get down here to Northern California, the agricultural inspections, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the 7th one is actually down here.
Please proceed to the highlighted route. 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 Please proceed to the highli
Hornburg was replaced. There were very few loads that ever went there. I mean, there was just a bitumen road construction, and that was it, and a fuel stop. So I am not sure why they removed it, but it was also on the wrong side of the road. Yeah, Donner Pass unfortunately was not touched. I mean, that's kind of a pity because it's nothing like that in real life. And I would have loved to seen like Chico or Yuba City added to the area where we were at the other night, Randy, with the big old truck stops there. Those three of them all mashed together. I would have loved to see Yuba City or Chico being marked on the map there. All depends on the contract, Kevin. Now, there are a couple of other issues with multiplayer, but it doesn't affect the experience, if you will. Of course, you are able to run traffic or have it completely disabled, which I think would take away from things, but that's my personal opinion. But time and weather is not fully synced either. So even though I had rain probability at 0, it will still rain in multiplayer. That seems like it is coded into that itself. What else is there? Random events do work, however, detours do not. You should know, Bob. There are TA lookalikes, Junior, but it's not actually branded. When we get down here to the area, there's 3 pretty decent sized truck stops that are going to be around the Yuba City Chico area. We're actually going to pull into there, and there's going to be a new truck stop that they made. Kind of looks like a Petro, to be honest, but it's not named Pedro either. Now, when you guys may have questions about what mods are going to be supported in Convoy, we do not know as of yet. Is it only going to be Steam Workshop? Is it only going to be third-party mods? Is it going to be both? How are they going to do compatibility and things like that? And those are all questions. Truck mods, and we will find that out in the future. Well, this is a brand new truck, Kevin, so we did have a full load of fuel when we started. But if we do get low during the stream, we of course fill it up with some go-go juice. Now, in case you guys are wanting to hop into the experimental open beta and try it, I do not recommend using your main profile. Start something new. If you want to use Profile Jumpstart, get that set up in 140 before you opt in. And be sure to read the announcements on the SES forums, as there is going to be a passcode required. It is not going to be in your regular beta dropdown. And don't worry, SES does provide the password for the open beta, so you can opt into it. And download is going to be, depending on your content, like 1.8 gigabyte. For me personally, it was 2.2. Yeah, Drive Safely has been working on his mod also. He did mention on the forums there were updates that were coming that were specific for 140, for 141, excuse me, and that 141 there would be nothing else added. Whoops, we're just about coming into Medford now. Remember, this load is going all the way down to Oxnard, so we still got 700 miles to go. Forgot about that chicken coop. Hey Dub, what's going on today? Alright, and welcome to Northern California. I don't have anything, Omar, but if you know how to, you could probably mod one in. You can only do that, Kevin, inside the truck dealers and repair shops. I am not sure how that happened.
Use the right exit ahead.
I did cover up the sides of my air conditioner, so no idea. Hey, Miguel, what's going on? We already passed Hilt, James, to be honest. But don't worry, with this trailer behind us, we're not going to be able to go there. I mean, you're not going to take a corn binder to Bitumen or to Voltison Motors. But we can always hop up there and see what we got for Freight Market too. Agricultural inspection station, Kevin. That is very prevalent in California. Check the thread on the SCS forums, Chrissy. It will be in announcements, and there's a new community manager on there by the name of Darius, and go ahead and read that post and you'll see it. And there is the new signage for the speed limits. I actually went to tractor trailer school back in the 90s, Kevin. And basically, tractor trailer school teaches you the bare minimum to pass your road test. Most everything else that you learn is on the road or with a trainer. Now, a trainer is only going to give you enough to get by with that company. Everything else you basically learn on your own. Hey, Ron, what's going on today? Don't know, Dub. I do not subscribe to that mod, and to be honest with you, I see it as being pointless, as there are dealers in the game. If you don't want to discover them and use that, I mean, ask the mod author. But seeing as the Coronado is a mod, no idea. Hey, Repo, what's going on? Take care, Kevin. Another thing that they added, and you guys are going to see it right there on the route advisor, F9. If you are in multiplayer, you cannot chat going down the road, but F9 is going to be your chat window. It also, you're going to see chat overriding on F5, F6, F7, and F8. Not sure why that is doing that, repo. Verify game files. Now, you see on the other side, we were actually running up here the other night in a convoy. The way station on the other side is like gorgeous. And what do we get here on this side? Just a rinky-dink thing. Come on, I have no idea what's going on with my TrackIR here. That's why that's like going all over the place. Give me a second here. Because I cannot see diddly squat when that happens. Well, let's see if that is going to help things out. And that's because I have an AC in my window sitting behind me, and there is some light that comes through it. I'm trying to block it out, but apparently I didn't do a good job at it. Hey, Lucas, what's going on today? Yeah, I am currently running Creechbomb's engine mod. We've got his 3406 loaded. Alright, we are going to pull off here because this is the big truck stop area that I had mentioned up here, like Yuba City and Chico, just so we can take a look. Yep, I do remember you, Lucas.
650 feet, turn left. Turn left.
Yeah, you have the option of going into Convoy or not. It's all integrated now with 141.
Navigation resumed. Keep to the right, and then continue straight.
Alright, so there's what looks like a Petro, but it's actually called Fusion. And then we've got a Chevron back here. Across the street, we have a Hearts.
If possible, please turn around. Resume. If possible, please turn around. Navigation resume. Navigation resume. If possible, please turn around.
And this just dead ends back here, so this is very similar to the way the Petro is set up. Not the Petro, a Pilot by me. And just loop around and we'll get our butts out of here. And this one here is a Fusion store. The gas is going to be your quote-unquote GP or diesel or whatever you'd like. Then I am going to go through the pumps. I really don't care. And then probably across the street here is going to be the biggest fuel station that I've seen so far in ATS. 8 slots that we are able to fuel up at, but there's also quite a few slots for the AI. And welcome to Hearts. No idea. That very well may be true, Miguel.
In 650 feet, turn left. Turn left.
Oh, you're probably right there, Randy. In case you got 8 guys and all need fuel, they can fill up at the same time. Oh, I know that, Lucas, and I have stopped by Iowa 80 several times. And just a heads up, guys, at the end of June, I am going to be taking another quote-unquote break for a couple of weeks. The reason for that is, as long as the home inspection goes through and there's no major problems, I will be moving. So the stream times are going to be changing a little bit also. Once I get out to Iowa myself and get everything set up and so on and so forth. Like these rest areas right here, what they did with these is awesome, and just the realism of it is astonishing. Hey, LeVar, how's it going? What you'll want to do, LeVar, is go to the SCS forums. Click American Truck Simulator, then click Announcements. You will see a thread post by Darius, who is a new community manager. Make sure you read that in its entirety. Very important that you do that. Inside there is going to be a passcode in order for you to opt into the beta, but I'm not gonna, you definitely need to read that. Come on, TrackIR, stop being a pain in the butt today. And I can't really block my AC, so this is gonna be happening quite a bit. There's actually not a whole lot to the open beta. The biggest is the multiplayer, aka Convoy, and the Northern California rework, which we're just about to come out of. This is about where I've noticed is where it stopped was the 580 split.
Use the left lane ahead.
That is really annoying. Sorry about the camera movement, guys. I'm going to see if I can get this window fixed again. What I may end up doing is just lowering the drapes for now, because this camera going all over the place is a pain. Give me a moment here, guys. Alright, camera should be good now. I just shut off the AC and lowered the drapes. Hey Keith, how's it going today? idiotic AI. Hey Jesse, we are currently on our way down to Oxnard. And what we'll probably do is go ahead and drop the grain hauler that we have behind us. We'll teleport ourselves up to Reading so you guys can see how the quick travel is going to work. Not going to a garage, that is. And then we'll go up to Hilt and see what we can find load-wise. That's because it's got the same interior as your truck, Miguel. Now I'm not going to criticize SCS on this, but I really do wish they would have reworked the Donner Pass, but with that not being done, I don't have high hopes for them redoing the Grapevine either. When I was over the road, Justin, I mostly drove a Freightliner FLD 120. Once I got out of school, I did train in a W900, got thrown into the Freightliner. However, I have driven Peterbilts over the road too, and did do a Volvo a few times. Matter of fact, the Volvo that I drove was very similar to the one that Randy did. Which Cascadia, the new generation or like the older, like 2017 before? We kind of need to owe it to Freightliner with the release of the Condo Sleeper in 1992. That kind of revolutionized the trucking industry. Otherwise, you were basically with coffin sleepers and flat tops, and for a tall guy like me at 6'2" in a flat top, it kind of stunk. And basically, I had to lay down on the bed in order to put my pants on. That's how bad it was. Welcome back, Bob. Now, one thing I will hope for if we get phase 2 in 142, which should be the end of the year, hopefully we'll get some cities in the Sierra Nevada region. Right now there is absolutely nothing in there.
Navigation resumed. Would be nice if they did, but I don't know if they're going to. It said with the beta, it's the phase 1 rework of California.
And it seems like to me they may have touched up the cities and whatnot, but for me to actually know what roads they added or changed, I actually need to hop to my main profile, which I normally use for streaming, but I am not putting that onto 141 as of yet. I think now, however, would be the opportune time. On the steering wheel, you got your light interrupt switch for your trailer. I would love to see them actually code that into the game. Hey, Commandante, what's going on today? No, I am not using the left lane. Can't you guys see this lane says trucks?
Navigation resumed.
Now, also with Convoy, there is no physical CB radio, if you will. However, you do have some quick commands for replying that would be underneath the Q key. By default, for text is on Y, same as Truckers MP. Voice is also on what Truckers MP uses, which is X. And they did a really good job on making it sound like you're listening to someone over a CB. It's a little bit echoey, a touch staticky. So if you've got a CB voice, it sounds awesome. Plus side to also using voice, it is gonna be session wide. It is not limited to 600 meters like you have in Truckers MP. So you could be up in Washington a friend down in New Mexico, and you guys can just talk on voice.
Use the left lane ahead. Use the left lane ahead. Keep to the right, and then turn right. Turn right.
Hey Dan, what's going on today?
Use the left lane ahead.
So one thing that we can figure out is speculate on when Wyoming is going to be released. As 141 is the compatibility update for that state, I don't think there's been an open beta that has gone longer than 8 weeks as of the time being. So if we go from Friday for 8 weeks, we are looking at the end of July at the latest for a release of Wyoming. He paid you back good time last night there, James. And I didn't see it, but just Bob laughing so hard that his sides hurt, that tells me it must have been good.
Use the right exit ahead. Turn left.
Alright, I guess we can call you Maverick. He's going vertical, so am I. Hey, Marco, how's it going today? Thank you so much for that subscribe. I do appreciate it.
Turn right. Keep to the right, and then turn right. Turn right. You have arrived at your destination.
All right, where do they want this? Right there? I can do that. $46,000 is what it cost James to repair his truck and trailer. That was one expensive repair bill. Oh, I said 46. Okay, 43. Close enough. All right, so we're going to go ahead and what we're going to do here is, give me 1 second. All right, we're actually going to drop this trailer, so we're not taking it up. And we're going to make it daylight too, so let's go to like 6 o'clock in the morning. All right, even though there is a garage in Reading, and we're going to go ahead, we're just going to use this quick travel that was down here. So we're going to go up to Reading. This is actually going to drop us at the repair center. So confirm quick travel. Cost $1,065. Yes, I mentioned it earlier. Quick traveling now costs money. That includes going from garage to garage. So we exit out of here and let's go and see if it's going to be the same. Go to Garage Manager. I don't have it. Well, 1 second. Let's go ahead and buy Reading. Okay, now I got the Reading garage. And we'll go Garage Manager. We'll go to Reading and travel. Even more expensive, $1,217. So, yeah. Definitely quality of life, if you will, with quick traveling now costing you money. Alright, and as you can see, it did put us, where? Oh, it put us south of Reading. Okay, not, I thought for sure it was going to put us up here at this repair shop. Apparently, it didn't. That's okay. Let's go and see what we got out of Hilt freight market-wise. I may need to discover the city first, so let's just go ahead and map it up to here. We'll go to like Voltison Motors.
Please proceed to the highlighted route.
And guess what? I really don't feel like driving 173 miles up there, but one thing that I am going to do, I'm going to pull into the rest area that they added up here, the really nice one.
Turn left.
Hey Holly, welcome to the stream. Unfortunately, livestock hauling is not in the game. If we do get it with
Keep
Wyoming,
to the left.
it
and
will
then
only
turn
be
left.
cattle, and I don't have any livestock trailer mods activated.
Turn left. Keep to the right. And then turn right. Turn right.
I don't have any cargo mods activated. Basically, I've got the base game, all the map expansions, and all the cargo packs. Yeah,
Navigation
even though
zone.
we got a bypass, we're just going to go in and take the bypass lane here. Yeah, we only drove by this the other night. We actually didn't pull through here. What they did with this chicken coop here is astonishing. Alright, good enough. We'll go ahead and we'll just quick travel up to hill. We'll just take a quick look here at this rest area also. Holly, please stop demanding. You will find yourself literally not able to chat.
Navigation resumed. Keep to the right, and then take the exit on the right. Use the right exit ahead. In 650 feet, turn left. Turn left. In 650 feet, turn left.
Oh, is this a brand new Voltison prefab?
Turn left.
It actually is. So this is something that we may end up seeing in Wyoming. Alright, what do we got here load-wise? Both of those are way too long. Okay, this we can do. We'll go ahead and go over to Eureka. We have not... I've been to Yakaya on 141, but not to Eureka. So let's go ahead and... is there another one going there? Unfortunately, no. Okay, we'll just take a pup trailer.
Please proceed to the highlighted route. Please proceed to the highlighted route.
And let's hope I don't screw this up, because I normally do not pull pups behind me unless I'm doing like doubles or triples. Hey, Miles, what's going on today?
Turn right. In 650 feet, turn right. Turn right.
And nope, what we're doing is we're going to go over and check out this bitumen that's here, because it looks like a pretty large prefab.
Turn left. Navigation resumed. Navigation resumed. Turn left. Navigation resumed.
It's just a regular road work, it seems like. And give me 1 second here, guys. How I knocked the control button, the control key off my keyboard, I have no idea.
In 650 feet, turn right. Turn right. In 650 feet, turn left.
The default sounds is what gets me on the Lone Star by itself, Miguel, and the Cummins that are in it, they just don't sound good to my ears, so and I'd rather run an engine mod for that if I'm gonna run it than your regular sounds from SCS.
To the right. And then take the exit on the right. Use the right exit ahead.
Now, hopefully what they do with the inspection stations here, they actually do that to the way stations. Quick question though, for those of you who have opted into the 141 open beta, well, it's not so much open, it's experimental at the moment, but yeah, are you enjoying the Convoy feature? Let me know in the chat, yes or no. Get out of the hammer lane, Mr. Volvo. Hey Max, what's going on today? Mickey, what's going on today?
Use the right exit ahead.
This bridge definitely looks new. Yeah, this traffic light I don't think was ever here before. Okay, it looks like this whole part of 299 here has been reworked. Whiskey Town. Is that where whiskey drinkers hang out? Hey, Dalton, yes, we are on the 141 experimental open beta. And right now I'm going to be in no big rush to pass anybody. We need to stay behind that guy in front of us. We will. We go too fast, we're going to miss things. Oh yeah, this is completely redone. I just remember this 299 basically from just outside of Reading over to Eureka was just all 2-lane. That's a neat little rest area. So here's where that is. We saw pictures of this crosswalk here and blog post. Apparently that is in the scenic town of Weaverville. Just have to say, I like this. I just think they did a disservice by not redoing the Donner Pass. Oh, that's a nice mural right there. Now, question for you. Those adopt a highway signs that we've been seeing pretty prominently along here, if you had the opportunity to, say, toss SCX a couple of bucks to have your name on one, would you do it? Now this would be really fun to pull a special transport along here. I mean, that's what I should have did, but I believe that was from Eureka to Reading coming the other way. Because the reason I came this way was we're going over to Eureka and then we're probably going to take another external contract and run down to Ukiah. Just to see if they really did anything on the 101 in there. Bob and I were through there on Friday, but I cannot remember, to be honest, if they did any work in there or not.
Turn left.
Ah, is that your company there, Miguel? Maverick Haulers. We really need those open right there, the truck washes. Hopefully one day. Oh, that's right, they did, Bob. You are exactly right. Now I remember.
You have arrived at your destination.
Whoa, where are you going, Coda? And yeah, I kind of hung myself up there because I am a rookie when it comes to backing up. Yeah, what we want is Ukiah. Please. Haha, there is. Alright, it's a heavier hull. I don't care about that. So, let's head over to HMS and we will take that down to the bitumen.
Please proceed to the highlighted route. In 650 feet, turn right. Turn right.
There goes my bumper. That Jeep is right on my butt. The heck you doing back there, buddy? And yeah, we got fake spinners on the drive axles too. Alright, Cody, you should know better than to try starting in 6th.
You have arrived at your destination. Please proceed to the highlighted route.
Alright, I want to look for one thing here. How many miles? 163? Alright, we're not going to fuel up here. There is no point. And I kind of need to wait a little bit for this traffic to clear because I do need to get into the other lane just because of how long this trailer is. You know, I'm not gonna wait. So nope, don't want to load. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna save. And then we're gonna load this again. And then we will not have any traffic once this loads and we can just go.
Please proceed to the highlighted route.
Yeah, I know, I cheated that. anything on the back of this trailer beacon-wise? Nope, there isn't. Yeah, now I remember. Yeah, that bridge I don't think there in 140, or at least not set up that exact same way. And maybe they are doing an 80 rework. They've touched 101, they touched the 5, they touched the 299. Not sure if they touched the 44. Maybe there's an additional phase that's going to be added before the end of the beta period. Legend of Bigfoot. Yeah, we did go through this, Bob. I just didn't remember it until now. And I knew about the trees as soon as you mentioned it, but the Legend of Bigfoot, that's interesting. All right, Miguel, thanks for joining in today. Have yourself a safe day out there on the roads. Hey, there's Bob's favorite vehicle.
Turn right. Turn left.
Darn it. That's right, we'll just go around the block.
In 650 feet, turn left. Turn left. In 650 feet, turn left. Turn left. In 650 feet, turn left.
Oh, I'm sure it isn't, Chrissy.
Turn left. You have arrived at your destination.
The good news is we made it down here to Ukiah in one piece. Alright, but this is where we're going to call it quits here for this Sundays Are for Trucking. I do want to thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy the stream, please leave a thumbs up. If you didn't, leave a thumbs down. If we're already not friends, you do that by clicking that red subscribe button down below. Have a great rest of your Sundays. As always, keep that shiny side up, and we'll catch you on the flip-flop.